Michael, thank you. The government is facing increasing criticism after slashing funding for pest control programs in the federal budget, with both the Invasive Species Council and farmers saying feral animal populations are exploding and costing billions of dollars a year. Joining us this afternoon is Rhys Pianta from the Invasive Species Council. Rhys, thanks so much for your time. Tell us exactly what programs have been affected and what does it mean, not just for farmers, but also produce moving forward?
Yeah, so our country is in the midst of an invasive species crisis, and this budget is failing to match up to the scale of that threat. Programs like, rabbit and pig and deer control in regional Australia, feral cat eradications on islands, invasive grass control work in northern Australia. These are crucial projects that have been placed into limbo because of ongoing funding uncertainty in this federal budget.
Rhys, why would the federal government cut back on this?
Well, it seems like what has been decided is that this is an area where a dollar can be saved. But by saving a dollar here, essentially we've meant that we will pay 10 times more than that in the future as the invasive species crisis continues to get worse across our country.
Now, in regards to local producers, we know farmers are doing it incredibly tough at the moment, facing so many increasing costs with transport and fuel in diesel. How difficult will this be for the local farming community? What are you hearing?
We know already that invasive species are a greater than $5 billion impact on our agriculture sector, and that will continue to grow because we've seen things like a $60 million cut to the program that supports communities to manage established pests and weeds, a 27% reduction in the Saving Native Species Fund. And this is not going to help those communities that are already doing it tough from those impacts. We know that those impacts are expensive for our economy, but for nature, the impacts are literally irreplaceable in terms of the things we're going to lose in terms of habitat and species. Invasive species are a primary driver for extinction in Australia, and we need greater investment, not less.
So what would you like to see from the federal government?
Well, it needs to be a priority. Invasive species is an area where a small investment can make a huge difference, even over the short term. Restoring some of this funding for established pest and weed management, ensuring that key programs across Australia that are mitigating the impacts of invasive species are funded and have reliable funding into the future is essential. So this is going to be crucial. We think it's going to be an important topic at the coming federal election, and we're calling on all parties to step up to the plate on this, and the government, our Australian government, needs to be the leader.
Rhys Pianta from the Invasive Species Council, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.